Her sister is dead!
Don't come back!
Our story begins with a group of ice harvesters cutting ice while singing together happily. A young boy named Kristoff is right there with them. On the other hand, we see a young girl named Anna trying to wake up her sister Elsa because she wants her to play with her. Elsa finally agrees, and at that moment, she casts a spell and creates a snowball. This is when we find out that Elsa can actually control ice, to the point where she can turn the entire house into a winter wonderland, just so she and her sister Anna can play. While Anna is jumping off the snow mounds, Elsa accidentally strikes her with a brain freeze snowball, causing Anna to lose consciousness. Right then, Elsa starts frantically calling out for her father and mother to come and help her sister Anna. Her father notices that Anna's temperature is dangerously dropping, so he tells his wife that he knows someone who can help them. They head out to see the trolls, without realizing that young Kristoff is secretly following and watching them. The leader of the trolls reassures them about their daughter and completely wipes out all of Anna's memories regarding her sister's magic, so she won't be affected when she finds out what happened. We also learn that Elsa will not use her powers anymore for her sister's safety until she learns how to fully control and master this power. We also find out that her father is the king of the city. As the days pass, we see that Elsa has locked herself up in her room because she is terrified of accidentally hurting anyone. This leaves her sister Anna feeling extremely bored and lonely, playing all by herself. Later, we see Elsa's parents saying goodbye to her and Anna because they are traveling on a 2-week trip. But unfortunately, their ship sinks at sea. When Elsa finds out, she falls into a deep state of depression, keeping herself locked up in her room as usual and refusing to answer her sister Anna. After 3 years, we learn that Elsa has reached the age for her coronation and will officially become the queen. We notice that her sister Anna is incredibly happy because she finally gets to step outside the castle where she has been trapped for so long. While Princess Anna is walking around by herself, she runs into Prince Hans, who tells her that he comes from the Southern Isles. They chat for a bit until she hears the bells ringing, so she excuses herself to make it to the coronation on time. Meanwhile, we see Elsa terrified to take off her gloves, but she manages to pull herself together and holds the scepter and the orb, though she quickly puts them back down before they freeze in her hands. After that, we see Anna reaching her sister, and she feels so happy when she sees Elsa smiling and laughing with her. Anna asks her if they can always be close friends like this, but Elsa tells her that she cannot do that. Anna walks away feeling completely heartbroken. That is when Prince Hans spots her and takes her aside to get to know her better. We learn that Prince Hans has 12 older brothers, but their relationship with each other is not good at all. Anna tells him about her sister Elsa and how their relationship used to be until Elsa completely changed and shut her out. Hans then takes her out to dance together, and he suddenly proposes to her, and she immediately says yes. We see Anna and Hans going to present their marriage plans to Elsa to get her blessing. However, Elsa completely refuses and explains to her sister that she is rushing into this and needs to think things through first. Anna gets very upset and pulls the glove off her sister Elsa's hand to demand answers for why she has been treating her this way. But Elsa walks away and tells her not to follow her, and she accidentally creates a wall of ice spikes between them. At that moment, everyone present is completely shocked, including the Duke of Wesselton, who tells the people that she is an evil witch and that they must capture her. Elsa runs away from them, telling everyone to stay away from her because she is terrified of hurting anyone by accident. At the same time, Anna tells the Duke of Wesselton that her sister Elsa is not an evil witch or a monster like he is telling everyone. She then asks Prince Hans to take charge of the kingdom in her place until she goes out to look for her sister Elsa, because Anna feels that she is the one responsible for everything that happened to her. After Anna leaves on her horse, she falls off of it in the middle of the deep snow, forcing her to continue her journey on foot. Later on, she spots a trading post ahead, so she decides to go inside to buy some winter clothes. We see Kristoff entering the shop as a grown man, looking completely messy and covered in snow. Anna hears him talking about the frozen changes that happened up on the North Mountain, so she asks him to take her with him, because she needs to see her sister. She begs him repeatedly until Kristoff finally agrees to guide her. While she is riding with Kristoff, she tells him all about Hans, and he finds it bizarre that she fell in love with Hans on the very first day they met. He explains to her that she probably should have listened to her sister because she obviously cares about her safety. Despite this, Anna insists that she loves Hans and tells him to just focus on the road. But he suddenly stops the sled, so she asks him why he stopped. Kristoff tells her to lower her voice, and suddenly a pack of wolves appears and attacks them out of nowhere. However, they manage to escape them, and Anna shows great bravery and helps save Kristoff. As they keep moving, they notice that most of the city's water has completely turned to ice, and we learn that everything will go back to normal once Elsa returns. A little later, they arrive at a place that looks completely beautifully decorated with ice, and they suddenly hear a voice, so they try to figure out where it is coming from. They end up finding a talking snowman speaking to them, and Anna learns from him that Elsa is the one who created him. Anna asks him to take her to Elsa's location, and the snowman agrees to guide them. Meanwhile, we see Hans distributing blankets to the townspeople because of how freezing cold the weather has become. Suddenly, Anna's horse returns all by itself, looking completely frightened, so Hans calms it down and asks for a few volunteers to go with him to search for Anna and her sister Elsa. We then see Anna and Kristoff standing right in front of a massive ice palace that Elsa has built. They try to enter this ice palace, but they hesitate until the snowman shows them the staircase. As soon as the door opens, Anna asks Kristoff to wait for her outside to avoid any complications like what happened with Hans. Anna goes inside, calling out for her sister Elsa, until Elsa walks down to meet her. Anna asks her to return to the town to rule it, but Elsa refuses her request and begs her to leave this place because she is afraid of hurting her. Anna keeps following her up the stairs, hoping she will change her mind and come back with her. But Elsa gets so overwhelmed and upset to the point where she accidentally strikes her in the heart with her ice magic. Kristoff rushes in to help, and Elsa gets even more upset and demands that they leave immediately. When they hesitate, Elsa creates a giant snow monster. Anna gets angry and throws a snowball at the snow monster, which causes the monster to chase them out of the palace until they reach the edge of a cliff. Kristoff takes action, and they slide down using his rope, but the monster manages to grab the rope. However, Anna manages to cut the rope, and Kristoff catches her as they land in the soft snow. Suddenly, a few strands of Anna's hair start turning completely white without Anna knowing the reason behind it. Kristoff tells her that he knows some people who can cure her, and they both walk together. On their way, Kristoff gives her a quick background about his friends, so she won't be scared of them, explaining that they are kind of like rocks, but they are actually very sweet and loving creatures. Shortly after, we see them arriving at the trolls, who are the same ones that cured Anna before when she was a little girl, though she does not remember any of it. The trolls warmly welcome her, assuming that Anna is Kristoff's fiancée. Kristoff tries to clarify to them that there is nothing going on between them, but they refuse to believe him. Anna then tells them that she is actually already engaged to someone else, which shocks the trolls. Suddenly, Anna feels weak and collapses. The leader of the trolls steps forward and tells Anna that her heart has been struck by ice, and we learn that Anna's entire body will freeze solid unless they break the curse that is on her. We find out that the curse can only be broken by an act of true love. Hearing this, Kristoff decides to rush her back to Hans. On the other hand, we see Hans and his men standing outside the palace that Elsa made. Suddenly, the snow monster attacks them, and two of the Duke's men quickly rush inside the palace to eliminate Elsa. However, Elsa manages to defend herself against them with great skill until Hans walks in and tries to calm her down. Elsa backs off, but one of the men tries to aim his crossbow at her, so Hans intervenes and deflects the shot, causing a chandelier to crash down, knocking Elsa unconscious. When she wakes up, she finds herself locked inside a dungeon cell, chained up. She is unable to use her powers because of the heavy iron mitts placed over her hands. We see Hans coming in and telling her that he will try to talk to the officials to get her out of there, but on the condition that she brings back summer and fixes the weather. However, she responds and tells him that she has no control over this power. Right after that, we see Kristoff arriving at the castle and delivering Princess Anna to the gates. And the palace staff take Princess Anna from him without letting him inside with. Anna goes to Hans and tells him that she needs him to kiss her to break the curse that is taking over her. But as soon as the Duke and the servants leave the room, Hans reveals his true colors and explains to her that he wants her to die so he can take over the throne and rule the kingdom. He locks Anna inside the cold room and goes out to inform everyone that she died because of her sister Elsa's magic and that they must execute Elsa for treason. The next day, we see Elsa trying to freeze the walls of her cell until she manages to break out and escape at the very last second. On the other side, we see Kristoff walking away looking completely heartbroken, when suddenly his reindeer Sven nudges him and points back toward the kingdom. Kristoff looks back and sees a massive blizzard forming around the castle, so he runs back as fast as he can. While Anna is lying weak behind the locked door, Olaf the snowman slides into the room and starts a fire in the fireplace to warm her up. When he asks her about Hans, she tells him that she chose the wrong guy. At that moment, she realizes that she actually loves Kristoff. The snowman looks out the window and spots Kristoff rushing back toward the palace, so they try to escape the castle. However, they find ice blocking their path, so they manage to slide out through the window. Meanwhile, Hans confronts Queen Elsa out on the frozen fjord and tells her that her sister died because of her actions. Elsa is completely devastated and collapses onto the ice in tears, which causes the blizzard to suddenly stop. As Anna is making her way across the ice, she notices Hans drawing his sword, about to kill her sister. She runs over to Elsa to shield her, and at that exact moment, she completely freezes into solid ice, blocking the sword. Elsa turns around and is completely shocked to see her sister frozen like this. She throws her arms around her and breaks down crying, saying that she is the blame for everything that happened. Suddenly, the ice covering Anna begins to thaw, and she goes right back to normal. The snowman points out to them that this act of true love between the sisters is what brought her back. Elsa realizes that love is the key to controlling her powers, and she successfully brings back the natural warm climate to the kingdom. A little later, we see Hans coming over to apologize to Anna, but she punches him right in the face, knocking him off the ship, and he gets locked up. We see him being expelled from the kingdom after Queen Elsa uncovered his evil plot. In the end, we see Anna presenting Kristoff with a brand new sled to replace the one that got destroyed while he was helping her look for her sister. Kristoff is incredibly happy. After that, we see Queen Elsa throwing a big celebration for all the townspeople to celebrate her return to the palace. We notice that the relationship between her and her sister has become better than ever.
And with that, our movie ends. Hope you liked the recap. If you reached the end, don't forget to leave a like on the video and write us a nice comment as you always do. And for those watching us for the first time, subscribe to the channel to see all the upcoming recaps. See you in the next movie. Peace.